He launched a political movement that turned French politics on its head. En Marche was a starting point for an ambitious quest by Emmanuel Macron to secure the presidency. Firmly in the center but taking on policies from both the right and left, it resulted in the two traditional parties kept out of the second round of the presidential vote in 2017 for the first time in nearly 60 years. Banker, presidential aide, finance minister, and then president at age 39. Emmanuel Macron's entire time in office has been spent with the threat of a far-right surge looming. From the Yellow Vest movement to protests over pension reform, the COVID-19 pandemic and the war in Ukraine, Macron has grappled with a series of crises. In 2022, he did what his two predecessors were unable to and secured a second term as president after appealing to voters on the left.
I also know that many people voted for me, not because of my policies, but to keep the far right out.
Weeks later, Macron suffered his first setback in his second term. His party failed to secure a majority in parliament. It's made pushing through reforms like raising the retirement age to 64 more cumbersome, leaving the president with little choice but to use special powers to bypass parliament. Neoliberal economic policies and a number of gaffes over the years have earned Macron the nickname Jupiter, often viewed as someone who's simply out of touch.
You can go across the street and you'll find a job.
EU parliamentary elections in June were the most recent gauge of Macron's popularity. Following its outcome, the president caused a political storm when he dissolved parliament. A risky move which is likely to see Macron left with his hands tied for the rest of his term and his party struggling to survive.